2-0. Toni, I'm going to come to you first. Kerolin Nicoli has been unbelievable, right?
Brilliant, so good, and she deserved that goal. I think she's found herself in space a few times now, definitely on the break, on the counter. For me, I'd like to see her have just a little bit more belief, because I do think she's got the beating of Millie Bright. I think Millie Bright defensively beats Undertalia more, but she's delaying her and delaying her, but when she turns her body in a certain position, that's the moment to go. And I think she could have had 2 or 3 more opportunities, clear-cut opportunities, if she'd done that, but what a goal that was. I think by delaying her, you know, she stuttered, and it's actually helped her make that decision. She's seen the opening and passed it through her legs and got the goal, but fully deserved. Another fantastic performance from the girls.
As a defender, when a player is stuttering like that, how do you deal with that? Because in my head, the fan in you is like, stick a leg in, but that's like outrageous, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I mean, 1v1 defending, I mean, as a defender, I shouldn't really say this, but it's what I hated the absolute most in training. It's the hardest thing to do, right? But especially if you're like a Millie Bright up against a Kerolin, when, you know, pace is different from player to player, but she's got bags of it. But you have to delay up to a certain extent, right? Keep them on one side, and that's what Millie Bright's trying to do in that moment. Keep her on her bad foot, force her one way. But if Kerolin chops and changes a few times, or like exactly what Toni's saying, she's got the pace to beat her. It's almost a passive, just pass it past her and let your pace do the work. And then it's obviously talking about end product, which is what she got. But Millie Bright just steps off a little bit too long and gives her more time. She lifts her head up, it's bottom corner.
I feel like she's almost stepped on from the previous fixture. We saw her there doing the same, but it's almost like, oh, I've seen a weakness here, and she's come in and it's like, well, I'm going to exploit that weakness from the first minute. I don't need to analyse and learn it. I know it, and I'm going to get you now.
I think also I've been impressed with the pressing. I was also in midweek. I think energy that she brings to this team is what's needed, and I think the girls on Man City's team are recognising that she is the outlet. She is going to win us this game, and she's been brilliant, and I think she's needed these games back to back, you know, to find her feet. It's difficult coming to a new league. You know yourself, Jen, you went and played abroad. I went and played abroad. It takes time, you know, the American League, the outer season, so she needed to get up to fitness, but she is performing brilliant right now, and this week has been a change in the way that she's been playing.
The switch has gone, and she is looking absolutely unbelievable. I mean, you guys said it before, like, she's playing with freedom, and I mean, we're reaping the benefits of it.
Yeah, I think for me, Toni, again, is spot on. It takes time to settle in a different league, and NWSL is much more transitional, so she'll have almost more opportunities to go at players 1v1. Here, playing for more possession-based teams, those chances don't come as often as they do in America, so it's when you have them, you have to take advantage. She's had a fair few this first half, though, 2 or 3 really good one-on-ones, beaten Eve Charles and is one-on-one with Millie Bright, but she's really starting to shine in this game again.
That's probably why she's thriving. Chelsea are leaving so much space. Sonia will not be happy with that, because it's been the same down this side 2 or 3 times now, and that's, you know, she's probably used to that over in America. But yeah, I mean, what a first half performance, more of the same second half.
Let's talk about that disallowed goal. I mean, spectacular strike. We were jumping about, but again, it was down Kerolin's side. She obviously got fouled and then it was called, but it's tough to take, right? Like,
Jess Park loves a wonder goal, doesn't she? The one against Arsenal early in the season as well. She'd be devastated that that's been chalked off. But it's just hard. Obviously, we can't hear the referee's whistle from up here, but you just let play go. Like, it's so frustrating, and Nick was fuming as well. But yeah, unlucky for the girls. The free kick that they had after that, just off the bar from Yui.
It's even worse, right? You're like, oh.
Yeah, no, you thought they were maybe going to get it in the end, but I don't know. I'm watching it back thinking, has Hannah Hampton heard the whistle, and did she stop?
I don't even think she could save it. Do you think?
No, it's a great point, but come on, referee has to play the advantage, and it's a no-brainer for me. Play the advantage, see what happens next, then bring it back. That's classic referee.
And it's a different game if they go in at 2-0, 1-0.
Exactly.
Chelsea are still in the game. You look at the bench that they've got, they're still in the game, but 2-0, I think that's game done for Manchester City, and it's just so frustrating that something so simple has been like let the game down.
That was going to be our next point. Not scoring that goal, the goal being disallowed, going 2-0, different game. We've seen the Chelsea players warming up. What were we expecting from Chelsea in the second half? Because that's not going to be the Chelsea that comes out, right?
Changes, I expect. Yeah. I mean, Kira had a pants on in the first 15 minutes, and then the goal goes in and she's got kicks off straight away. So I'd imagine some changes at half-time. I'd be surprised if not. But yeah, I don't know, I expected more from Chelsea again. Again, disappointed, I don't know. I just expected that they'd come. The girls that are in the starting lineup today, it's their opportunity. I thought they'd come all guns blazing, but it really hasn't been that. Obviously, I'm happy, I want Manchester City to win, but just expected a little bit more from Chelsea, and it's not been that.
Right, I've got a little surprise for you. We were out earlier on asking fans to ask you guys some questions, so we're going to roll some fan questions. Can I get an answer, and then we'll keep going and see what the people want to know.
Yeah, ready.
Hi, my name is Samantha Miller, and my question for you is, did you have any nicknames when you were playing, and how did you get them?
I've been calling you the
Beats all
the whole
day.
show.
It's been so nice. It's
People
like,
back home must be like, who's Beats?
Yeah. I have kids that, can I say toe bag?
Yeah.
Toe bag was Toni. And I was like trying, I was like trying all morning being like, right, don't call Toni toe bag on air. But now your fans ask for it.
No matter, let's just do it.
Yeah.
How did you get them? Oh, yours is obvious.
Pretty straightforward Beats, yeah.
Did you have any others?
I don't think so.
No, Jen?
Beatbox.
Did you?
But I could never beatbox. I think it just rattled off the back of Beats. That was Scotland, and then Beats was...
Yeah, you pick up a few along the way. None for me really stuck. Obviously, Beats has always just been Beats, wherever in the world you've been, probably. I had TD a little bit, toe bag.
Did toe bag follow you to Spain?
No, toe bag was like a City thing, really, yeah. I think it started with Kira Walsh, actually.
Not doing that in Barcelona, calling you
Not calling me toe bag, no.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is in Spanish. Oh, I'm going to get someone to do that. Go on to the producers to find us out. Right, can we have the next question, please? Toe bag.
Hi, our name's Alianne and Debbie, and our question is, who was the worst dressed player that you have played with?
Oh, no, that's harsh. That's so
Do you know what?
hard.
I've got one. Karen Bardsley's turns up in a Manchester City coat today to present.
Club shop.
No, I don't know, actually.
Oh, it's tough, that.
Everyone's style's different though, isn't it? Like, I'm sure KB would say I would never... Actually, I went shopping with KB once. This is a story.
This is a good story.
So, no,
I'm
I did.
listening.
We went to an event, and I think it was an awards too, and KB was like, Toni, you always have like a nice dress on, but like, I can never find them to suit me, and she is tall, so we need to go to the tall section.
Yeah.
It fits a bit different.
Yeah.
So we went shopping, and what a look good on the hanger, what a pick for her. She was like, watch, and she went in and tried it on, and she was so right. It just did not look right
Really?
on her. Yeah. But I think people's preferences are different. Like KB, I'd look at some of my outfits and be like, what are you wearing?
Yeah.
And I'd probably look at hers the same.
I think as well, the way people pull off it in like confidence-wise, you can be like,
100%.
oh, I can never wear
Yeah.
that.
Well,
You're
everyone's
very
style-
cool.
It looks good on you, yeah.
Everyone's
You
style's
dress
so
cool, though,
different.
Beats.
Cheers, Toni.
I couldn't pull off what you wear. No, but
And
then I
vice
look at
versa.
you and think, oh yeah, she looks nice.
Oh, thanks, mate. I'd go shopping with you, like. I'll be in the tall section
Tall
as well.
section again.
That'd be a feature. I'd definitely watch that. Right, here we go. I've got toe bag in Spanish. But you're going to be like, oh, maybe they did call me that. It is bolsa de dedo.
A bag of potatoes, balls.
Bolsa de dedo. Right, never mind.
What
That's
is
the
it?
Spanish.
That's a
Of
bag.
bag.
Bolsa's bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading. That's what I'm getting.
Toe. Well, yeah,
You're like, not having
it must be toe bag in Spanish. Bolsa day. Oh yeah.
There we go. Right, let's get another question before I butcher any more translations.
Hi, my name's Jen. My question is, did you have to sing a song for your initiation? If so, what did you sing?
Ooh, we were actually
Yeah,
talking.
weirdly enough, we were
Yeah.
just talking about this.
Why's
I
that?
think I've got away with it my entire career. I've never had to do it.
Also think
Really?
I have.
Yeah, for the what? Yeah, like I
Huh?
remember signing for Arsenal most recently. Kim Little's not really, as a captain like that, going to make you. She doesn't believe in making people feel uncomfortable.
Aw.
She's like safe space.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I'm like she's.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, you gotta sing. You
Yeah.
gotta sing.
Yeah, you.
Another thing for Montpellier because it was French. They didn't make me do it.
Fair, you've just.
I also
honestly,
got away with it as well.
I can't
Maybe it was
remember doing it at Man
generational.
City.
I
Yeah.
didn't. No. I remember Champions League. I done one by choice, Glory Again, and I Will Survive. I was about 16 away in the Champions League with Everton.
Amazing.
And yeah,
did
there's
it
a little
by
bit more
choice?
to the story. I'll
I-
tell you later. But yes, and Glory Again.
I will survive this sport. This.
Was you like, all right, guys, I'm going to quickly do a song. But if you didn't do one of them, let's do karaoke songs because we said that.
Karaoke for me is always Luther Vandross, Never Too Much.
Oh, I like
And the
Luther.
reasoning why you
So
said the
good.
slow intro.
Slow intro, rally the crowd, get them going, and everyone always joins in, so it drowns me out because I'm a very bad singer.
Turn the mic all the way
Yeah.
down. Oh, you guys.
What's your
What-
I do like the golden oldies. I don't know, you
Yeah.
know, I like Whitney, I like, I don't know who sings it, you're testing me now. You To Me, You're Everything. You to me.
You to me.
There we go. Here's the initiation.
Oh,
song.
baby. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Well, this is going downhill, this show. Now.
Right, let's get another
We're
question.
My name is Eva, and my question is, who was the manager's pet in the team when you were playing?
We know that.
Who's the manager?
The manager's pets.
Oh, it's always the captain. Steph Oaten.
Is it actually always a captain?
That's why she's still with him now.
It's always the captains. Yeah.
It wasn't
Steph.
me, definitely.
Yeah.
There's no one else. Has it been the captain in all the teams that you've, or has it changed?
It was. Has it always been the captains?
No, I don't think it has.
Oh, right, okay. I just want to know
at
because it makes my sense. Right, let's get the one more question.
Hello, my name is Linda Mitchell, and my question is, which player that you've played with would you not want to sit with on a long-haul flight?
Basically,
These questions are savage. Worst dress, who would I not want to sit with?
They're just trying to test all your relationships.
Beth Mead would not stop talking. Like, I love her to bits, but I'm quite like a headphones on, zone out, and she's one of my best mates, but I wouldn't shoot. We always used to sit her next to Kim, to be like, go and speak to Kim for a bit.
It's just like, right, give me a few hours.
Like, she'll find the funny side of that, so I'm going to say Beth Mead.
I'm probably going to say, I don't know, it's a hard one. I'm going to say Lucy just because she's playing today. She always has to be wanting to do something, and to be fair, I'm quite like that, but I think like on a flight she just needs to be, and she's too intelligent for me as well, far too intelligent, so my brain would be doing 2,000 mile an hour. And competitive.
Just like loading up
let her
battleships
win.
to play. Right, second half is almost underway. What are we looking out for? What does City need to keep doing to...
More of the same, to be honest. Honestly, more of the same. I felt like I was saying this in the cup final as well, but they just didn't get the goal. They've got the goal now. Case of protecting the goal, but also can they kick on and score more because they've had opportunities.
I think again, will Chelsea, I'm almost 100% sure, are going to make changes at half-time or further into the game. So just adapt to that. See what changes they make, because they have to. They're down a goal again, and they won't want to lose this league game.
Right, perfect. We are going to hand over to comms. Here is Nick Walsh and Karen Bardsley.
Oh my days, Nick! They killed us, didn't they? Absolutely killed us.
Liam. Toni and Jen, thank you very much. Yeah, destroying everyone in their presence, Karen.
I'm disappointed that I got called out for trying to keep warm. That's all I can say.
Listen, how many layers today, Karen? I've only got the...
Only 6 today.
Yeah, only 6 today, yeah, absolutely.
Well, look, I have to say, though, before we go any further, I do absolutely love them to bits, so well played, guys.
Of course, yes. Well, the two teams back out. We're just going to keep a watch